Good morning, Mr. Schuyler. Today I'm going to be doing a video over the scientific method using an experiment over diapers. Recently I gave birth to a little girl who has grown out of her size newborn diapers, so we have plenty of those left over. So I decided to do a test over, do generic brand hold less than the brand name diapers? And so here is our experiment. My observation was that my daughter's generic brand diapers sometimes leak, whereas the brand name diapers normally hold better. My question was, do brand name diapers really hold better than generic brand diapers? And then my hypothesis was that generic brand diapers do not protect as well as name brand diapers because they lack better leak guard protection. I've noticed on my daughter that the sides right here normally will be where it does leak at. Right here, you can see it has better elasticity. So I'm hoping that my prediction is right, which leads us to my prediction, which is I believe that the generic brand diapers will leak more in the experiment. Having a daughter, I have plenty of bottles, and I've put exactly 11 ounces in each bottle. So here we go. All right, my husband's helping me. We're going to start off with the generic diaper. We're going to put in 2 ounces at a time until one of them overflows. We will pour the liquid and then we will start recording again. All right, so this is after 2 ounces have been poured into both diapers. As my husband has already has mentioned to me, they both feel pretty heavy. This one is feeling pretty good. This one is feeling even bulkier. So we're going to pour another 2 ounces and hopefully we will soon see which one measures up better. Alright, 4 ounces have been poured into each diaper. I failed to mention that this one is a Huggies Little Snugglers. They're both size newborn. I forgot to mention this, which is really important to the experiment. This one right here is a generic brand from, I believe, Walmart or Big Lots. So right now they're each really, really full. You can see the bulkiness in both of them. Actually, right now, the Huggies Little Snuggler feels a little bit more bulky. So we will just keep pouring until we know more. Alright, we have now poured, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ounces of water into each diaper. You can see how huge they are. They're both out. I mean, they're almost to max. We're going to pour 2 more ounces in there and hopefully see something very soon. Alright, here's the bottles. We are down a little past 3 on each. I made them even. You can see how clearly full these are. We haven't started leaking yet, but I feel like the next step will really probably prove true. We'll probably find an answer with the next 2 ounces. Alright, the bottles are completely empty and we do have an answer. And we've both observed that the brand name did hold better. Actually down here it's still pretty dry. It's still really full, but there's still dry spots, whereas over here it is completely wet. All this right here that I'm touching right now is completely wet and soaked. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but there is actually little droplets of water hanging out on the sides over here, whereas over here there's not. It's completely dry, besides this part right here. But over here it's completely dry, right here it's completely dry, whereas over here my finger's getting very wet. Yeah, and actually when you squeeze down, which would be what happens if you were having a baby wearing it, you would get a lot of water or urine on yourself. So, yeah. Alright, so our results are good to go. We have most definitely determined that the brand name held better than the generic. Each held a lot of water, very surprisingly a lot of water. The generic brand held up pretty well, but it still at the end, I think, proved to be not as good as the name brand. The name brand, like I said, when I put my hand right here, I'm actually not even feeling a lot of water. You can clearly see there's things underneath, but it still feels pretty wet. I mean, dry. Whereas right here, if I put my hand on it, it's very cool. I push it down, I get a lot of water on my hand. Whereas over here, I can do this, push down, and I don't have hardly anything on my hand. Both proved really well. The side leak guard on both held up pretty well, but I feel like a baby would be a lot more happy in this diaper than this one. When we held it up a minute ago, there was water trickling out of this one, whereas this one did not. Thank you for watching.